What do you do first after waking up?
I stretch my body and drink water.
Does your alarm ring loudly?
No, it beeps softly.
Why do some people skip breakfast?
They feel too rushed in the morning.
Do you check your phone early?
Sometimes, but I try to avoid it.
How does the sunrise look today?
It looks bright and orange.
What do your neighbors do on weekends?
They garden or chat outside.
Do they ever annoy you?
Not really, they're pretty quiet.
Does anyone borrow things from you?
My next-door neighbor takes sugar sometimes.
Why do they wave at you?
They just like being friendly.
How do you greet them?
I smile and say hello.
What do you study these days?
I focus on history and math.
Does your teacher give homework?
She assigns it every Friday.
Why do you take notes?
It helps me remember stuff better.
Do exams stress you out?
A little, but I manage.
How do you prepare for tests?
I review my books at night.
What does your pet do all day?
It sleeps or runs around.
Do you feed it special food?
No, just regular pet food works.
Why does it bark at strangers?
It thinks they're intruders.
Does it sleep near you?
Sometimes, on the floor.
How do you play with it?
I throw a ball for it.
What do you do when it rains?
I sit by the window and read.
Does the rain make noise?
It taps on the roof gently.
Why do kids jump in puddles?
They find it fun and messy.
Do you carry an umbrella?
Not always, I forget it.
How does rain smell?
It smells fresh and earthy.
What do you see in traffic jams?
I notice cars honking a lot.
Does it take long to reach home?
Sometimes, especially in the evening.
Why do people get angry on roads?
They hate waiting too long.
Do you ride a bike instead?
No, I stick to walking.
How do drivers pass time?
They listen to music or talk.
What do you dream about most?
I imagine traveling to new places.
Does your mind make weird stories?
Often, it's totally random.
Why do dreams feel real?
They trick my brain somehow.
Do you tell anyone your dreams?
Rarely, they sound silly.
How do you feel after waking?
I feel confused sometimes.
What do you buy from small shops?
I grab snacks or pens there.
Does the shopkeeper know you?
He recognizes me now.
Why do you avoid big malls?
They feel too crowded.
Do prices change often?
Not much, they stay steady.
How do you pay usually?
I use cash or my phone.
What do you listen to when sad?
I pick slow, calm songs.
Does loud music bother you?
Sometimes, if it's too much.
Why do singers write lyrics?
They share their feelings that way.
Do you hum along?
Often, without noticing.
How do you find new songs?
I search online or ask friends.
What do you cook for fun?
I make pasta or soup.
Does your recipe ever fail?
Once, it tasted awful.
Why do you add salt?
It brings out the flavor.
Do you clean up after?
Reluctantly, but I do.
How do you learn new dishes?
I watch videos online.
What do you pack for trips?
I take clothes and a book.
Does the train run late?
Sometimes, it's annoying.
Why do you like road trips?
The views keep me hooked.
Do you stop often?
Only when I'm hungry.
How do you choose destinations?
I look for cool stories.
What do you see in the sky at night?
I spot stars and the moon.
Does the wind feel cold?
At night, it usually does.
Why do clouds move fast?
The wind pushes them along.
Do you watch sunsets?
Whenever I get time.
How do birds fly so high?
They use their strong wings.
What do you play with friends?
We choose cards or video games.
Does losing upset you?
Not much, it's just fun.
Why do rules matter?
They keep the game fair.
Do you cheat sometimes?
Never, that's boring.
How do you celebrate a win?
I cheer and laugh.
What do you do at work?
I write emails and plan tasks.
Does your boss check often?
Not really, he trusts me.
Why do you take breaks?
My mind needs a rest.
Do meetings bore you?
Sometimes, they drag on.
How do you stay focused?
I set small goals.
What do you talk about with friends?
We discuss movies or plans.
Does your friend call often?
Not much, he texts instead.
Why do you trust them?
They always keep secrets.
Do you argue sometimes?
Rarely, over silly things.
How do you help each other?
We share advice or time.
What do you eat for energy?
I pick fruits or nuts.
Does stress hit you hard?
Sometimes, but I cope.
Why do you walk daily?
It keeps me active.
Do you sleep enough?
Not always, I stay up late.
How do you relax?
I breathe deeply or read.
What do you read in the news?
I check weather or events.
Why do people follow headlines?
They want quick updates.
Do you trust rumors?
No, I check facts first.
How do you stay informed?
I browse apps or papers.
What do you do for fun?
I draw or listen to podcasts.
Does it take much time?
Not really, just an hour.
Why do you enjoy it?
It calms my mind down.
Do you try new things?
Sometimes, if I'm curious.
How do you improve?
I practice little by little.
What do you wear in winter?
I put on sweaters and scarves.
Does summer feel too hot?
Often, it's unbearable.
Why do leaves fall?
The trees shed them in autumn.
Do you like spring?
Sure, flowers bloom everywhere.
How do you enjoy monsoons?
I watch rain from indoors.
What do you use daily?
I rely on my phone mostly.
Does your laptop crash?
Rarely, it's pretty fast.
Why do updates take time?
They fix bugs slowly.
Do you game online?
Sometimes, with friends.
How do you fix glitches?
I restart or Google it.